We're on. Okay, welcome to this Harvard TV Showcase game event at Fallston High School. I'm Ray Hers. I'm with my telecast partner, Joe Hullhouse. We have Fallston hosting Patterson Mill Girls. Right now we have an award being presented by Mr. Hoover.
My left. Hands here on the walls and calls and the guest rest. Like you to go through the lobby and exit. Right? Players are going to be leaving via the lower exit. So parents, there's no need to be waiting in the gym. You can meet your players outside. And now for our sportsmanship announcement. I'm the athletic director here at Fallston High School, and I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's game. I would like to remind you that sportsmanship is an important part of scholastic athletics. This applies not only to the players and coaches. Oh wait, this is important. This applies not only to the players and coaches on the court, but also the fans off the court, both students and adults. Scholastic athletics is intended to be another form of learning, and the expectation of personal integrity and behavior is the same within the confines of the court and the classroom. Adults, the students learn from watching your behavior during the game. Students, you represent your school with your behavior playing and cheering at the game. Remember, our younger athletes, the Fallston Rec that's here tonight, look up to you and learn from your behavior during the game. Everyone, I encourage you to cheer loudly for your team, but refrain from derogatory comments or cheers directed at the officials, the opposing team, or their fans. It could lead to your immediate ejection from the game. Let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. I enjoy you to enjoy tonight's game and encourage you to let others do as well. Let's have a great game tonight. Go Cougars!
Okay, Joe, so what we have here is Coach, excuse me, let's listen to the starting lineups now.
First for the visiting Patterson Mill Husky. At guard, freshman number 2, Sophia Trin. At guard, sophomore number 3, Zoe Bailey. At guard, sophomore number 4, Abby Scherzer. At forward, junior number 5, Kylie Wilhelm. And finally, at forward, freshman number 25, Riley Madsen. The Huskies are coached by Mr. Rich Wilhelm and assisted by Glenn Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patterson Mill Huskies.
No Ava Wheeler.
And now the starting lineup for the Boston Cougars. At guard, junior number 4, Lindsay Kemba. At guard, sophomore number 10, Natalie Ward. At forward, senior number 12, Renee Jay.
Okay, here we go, Joe. Back after all those great festivities. That was quite an intro there. A little bit about each team coming into this game. Fallston is currently 6-2. Patterson Mill is 4-5. Patterson Mill is coached by Rich Wilhelm, longtime physical education teacher in Harford County, and his main assistant is Glenn Davis, who's been coaching for 40 years. On the Fallston side, we have Johnny Woods. Again, correct that, they're 7-2, 6-1 in Uckback, and he is assisted by Eric Browning, Matt Zrick, and Nancy Coons. And, two good teams with much success, Joe. So what are you thinking and looking forward to in this game?
Well, I think Fallston on paper looks like they're going to win this game, but on paper you can pretty much throw that away in high school girls sports. For example, Fallston beat Hartford Tech, and Patterson lost to them big. On the other hand, Fallston lost to North Hartford big, and Patterson Mill only lost them by 2. So depends on the day.
Yes. Plus, these two are big rivals. They are very successful in 1A, 2A through the years, multiple state championships, and as well as regional and county Uckback championships. Patterson Mill's trying to walk the ball around the perimeter. Looks like Fallston.
Ooh.
Nice rebound.
Very nice.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
Fallston's ball.
Fallston's coming out in a tough man-to-man, which is going to cause some problems for Patterson Mill potentially. Looks like Patterson Mill is opening up in a 1-2-2.
And neither team seeming to normally press. And a three-point shot here.
Very nice, Lindsay.
Wow, that was a nice shot by number 4.
That's Lindsay.
Lindsay Tetloff?
Detloff,
yes.
If she gets in her groove, she can be a lot of problem for a zone. She's what you call a zone buster.
Held ball. Possession for Fallston. Jump ball.
That was good. Competing for that was Riley Matson.
It's really tough to go up for that rebound and stay out of a foul. So that was good body position both ways. Wow. We got an end one for Fallston's number 21, Ayla Galloway.
Now, it's probably not nice to tell a young lady she's a beast, but this girl is a beast. She is this is the first time Fallston's really had a forward that really wanted to take it to the hole. Every time she gets it, she's going hard to the hole.
That was an interesting foul shot technique there.
Yep.
Held the ball with one hand to get herself set. Good defense by Fallston.
That was a block by Brooke Balestra. She leads the team in blocks.
Wow.
She's got huge hands and a really, really good sense for the ball.
Well, as you know, as a longtime coach, moving those feet quickly, set your position so you don't foul is really good. Stepped out of bounds here. Good defense.
Very good defense. Good help side defense there.
So it looks like we're going to have Nat Worth is bringing the ball up for Fallston most of the time, controlling the ball out top. I think we heard both teams tends to have more than one girl who likes to handle the ball up top.
Yes.
Okay.
That was Brooke Balestra who just made that shot.
Okay, good job.
On an offensive rebound. That's what you like to see.
Yes.
Weak side, rebounding, put back.
So we got an early 8-0 lead here for Fallston. Almost got a steal there. Patterson Mill needs a bucket. Okay, she got fouled. That was a good job on the pass.
The problem on that was that Fallston wasn't covering that weak side low rebounding position. They got an easy putback.
So we have Kylie Wilhelm going to the line here.
that weak side rebounding position's got to be covered.
Kylie is
Very
6'1", junior, averages 14 points a game and 9 rebounds.
Yeah, I think she's one of the pure athletes out on the floor there.
She's a 3-sport star, but she really loves her basketball the most.
Yeah, I think so. Now they went back into a 2-3 now. That should be open.
Good rebound, Kylie there. Both teams seem to be okay with letting the other team bring the ball up court.
Oh, what a nice shot. I think she intended to bank that. That was number 2, Leo.
Sophia Trin.
Yeah.
And now we got an 8-4 game here. They're getting down that low post pretty easily on Fallston.
Oh.
Missed the put back there. Got some light pressure here. Kylie Wilhelm can play down low, but her ball handling skills are wonderful, so they let her bring the ball up court sometimes.
Sure. I think at her next level, she's going to be playing out on the point.
Her father and her coach said that on her AAU team, she plays point guard a lot. That's great for a tall player to get that experience.
Good job. Renee Gent, number 12, got the steal.
I'm really impressed with Fallston's defense.
Yeah, they're playing a very up-tempo man-to-man, not giving them much room at all. And they do very good help side defense as well. So Riley's a freshman, Madsen. She exposed the ball a little bit. She'll learn. Shot.
I don't think the basket's going to count.
No, but good rotation, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So if they keep making a couple of those shots, they're going to probably pull them out of that zone, I would imagine.
Did they call a foul there, or is this just somebody stepping out of bounds?
You know, that's a good question. Is it a foul? Yeah, I guess it was a foul on 21, Ayla Galloway.
A little trouble here. A 3-point shot up.
What a nice shot.
Number 2, Sophia Trin.
Wow.
Now has 5 points.
She's just a freshman.
So we went, Joe, from an 8-0 game to an 8-7 game that quickly.
Very quickly, yes.
That is the runs that can happen in basketball.
The game's being played very well, too, don't you think?
Yes. Well, you've got 2 really smart coaches here.
Yes.
I mean, I know we both know these coaches, and
Yeah.
they both put a lot of years
Yes.
into coaching these kids and now coaching them in high school. I think she stepped out of bounds there.
Good hustle, though, for Renee Gent.
So Rich is a 28-year physical education teacher at Ring Factory Elementary School, and Johnny is retired from the military.
Yes.
He's served 7 tours of duty.
Wow.
And it's greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
He looks too young for that, Joe. He makes me feel old.
Good D.
Nice ball movement. I thought she was going to take that shot. I think Patterson Mills swings the ball pretty quickly around the perimeter, but I really haven't seen many people try to drive yet.
Maddie Burns just came into the game. She took the last shot, and she can hit front. She can hit NBA threes. She's got quite the range.
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting her open.
Oops, a little too high on that throw. So one thing I love about the game of basketball, Joe, is the constant adjustments coaches have to make.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, something's not working. Let's try this.
Well, you know it's immediate consequence when you do make an error.
So we've got Leah Reinhardt into the game.
Leia's a good hustler. She's an excellent goalie in soccer.
Oh. The one position I won't play, Joe.
Yeah, well, she's probably going to get recruited
Awesome.
D1. She's that good.
Well, I called a game for her earlier this year, so I did get to see that. She was outstanding. She kept her team in the game
That's
for a
excellent.
really long time. travel there.
No.
You know, that's again another good defensive stand there where
Yeah.
you thought she was going to have an easy bank
Yeah.
shot, but then the defender pinned her under the basket a little bit there.
They ran a good inbound play there. She was open on the pass.
So do you as a coach want that player just to go up right away?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because they're probably going to
You're-
draw the foul.
Well, you're
wouldn't
in
you
the
think?
paint. You got a high percentage shot, plus you get the bigs in trouble.
Yeah.
So.
A little bit of trouble here. Nice job getting out of that.
Ooh.
Oops, got a steal here by Trin. See if she can make the bucket and one.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
And you know what? Sophia Trin, she is a freshman,
Yeah.
and she is taking it to the basket. She does not have any fear.
And do you know why Ava Wheeler isn't in the game?
Ava
Or-
Wheeler is away right
Oh,
now.
she is away. So,
Yes.
so actually, Sophia is coming in place of her as a starter, I believe. And boy, what
Sophia,
a statement she's making.
She usually starts,
Does
but she
she?
usually doesn't have that big of a role.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always impressed with a freshman playing a varsity sport.
Yes.
That is.
Yes.
So the
But I know-
replay here, man, she played that smoothly.
Yeah. She is an AAU player. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
So she's familiar with the game.
Her brother was a great swimmer for the school. Nice job. So we had an 8-0 run, and now we have a 9-0 run.
Wow.
So how
This
long?
is streaky, huh?
How long, if you're Johnny, do you keep going, or do you call timeout at some point?
Wow.
Nice bucket
Yeah,
there. That was number 3, Zoe Villan.
Zoe Valen, she's
She's only a sophomore also.
yeah.
Young players out here.
She's a setter for the volleyball team and an excellent setter.
Wow.
Got to look at the basket.
Unfortunately, a little foul there on Trin. She's
Yeah.
going to.
Against that zone, when the ball gets rotated, you got to at least look at the basket to draw the defense. Otherwise, they're just going to play the passing lanes.
So Piper Steinkraus enters the game. Oh, that was almost a backcourt violation there.
Ooh.
She caught that ball right at midcourt, and okay, we got a three-pointer.
Nice catch and shoot, and a good pass from Sarah Daisy.
Who'd you say scored that one there?
Brooke Balestra.
Okay, there she is. Okay.
Very nice three-pointer, I believe.
Both teams are getting points from different players here
Yeah.
early. That's good. I've seen more threes in this game so far, Joe, than I've seen in 2 of the games I've telecasted. Very impressive outside shooting.
There you go. That's the way to rotate.
First time I saw somebody drive there like that.
Oh,
Oh, that was a good rebound.
good kick
Trin
out.
hustling from
Tell
the
you
ground.
what, Sophia Trent is doing a great job all the way around. Excellent pass.
It's a good looking shot there, just slightly long. Wow, around the back.
Oh,
A little
yeah.
too much. Trin
Yeah.
getting the steal and then drawing the foul right away. Sophia's quite a player already as a freshman. So Joe, you coached for a long time.
Yeah.
There's skill, there's hustle, and then there's just instincts. Some players just have the instincts.
Well, I am really, really impressed with Sophia Trent. I wasn't, I didn't expect this.
She seems to be at the right place at the right
She
time.
is doing everything right. Excellent. On the defense end, on the offensive end.
Little
Very
bit of
nice
a-
defense.
Now, as a coach, you probably don't want that ball forced
No.
because there was like more defenders than there was the offensive player.
There it is. There's a shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Good rotation.
Number 24.
Yeah, that's Sarah.
That's
Drzyk.
Sarah
Drzyk.
Drzyk.
Yeah, Drzyk.
Was that a 2? Okay.
That was a 2. Yeah, she had her hands ready.
Oops.
Very nice.
A little bit of pressure
Yeah.
defense there.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
you were asking if Johnny should call a timeout when they had that run, but I think he just had enough confidence in his team that they could
Yeah.
regroup.
Well, he made a couple substitutions.
Yes, he did.
there's probably a message being sent with those players into the team.
Very good, yeah. Yeah.
Good little inside-outside action, but then
a little too
rushed there.
Yeah. I think on that, Brooke just takes her time and relax a little bit, not force it. She'd be fine. I like to see her penetrate.
Fallston's coming up and putting a little bit of pressure up here now.
For the Cougars, number 10, Natalie Work.
So this is the first time I've seen this, even though it's not a full court press. They're bringing a couple of players up here.
Yeah, it looks like they're in a 2-2-1 press though. See if the trap comes on in the corner.
Oh, she got right through that.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention to the clock there, Joe. What they were looking for was they didn't want them to be able to get the ball up court quickly.
Exactly.
So let's use up the last seconds getting it to midcourt.
Yep.
So what I have here right now, Joe, is Fallston leaving at the end of the first quarter, 13-11. Fallston is led by Brooke Burlestra with 5 points, followed by Ayla Galloway and Lindsay Detloff with 3 each. For Patterson Mill, it's Sophia Trin with 7 points.
Unbelievable.
And then there's a few other people with 2 points each, but Sophia Trin seems to be leading the way.
She's carrying the team, really.
So what's your thoughts at the end of this first quarter?
Well, Ayla Galloway picked up a quick foul, and Johnny pulled her out right away. And she really is a very vital part of this offense. You could see when she got the ball, she went hard to the hole. He's saving her fouls because she plays at another level. She's like everybody else is standing still in comparison to her. Sometimes it appears she plays at that level. But the problem that comes with that is sometimes you can get over aggressive. You go for steals too much, and you start getting into foul trouble.
So we have a split screen here of the two coaches. So you figure they're both giving really quick instructions on what they want to try at the beginning of this half. And I'm to your point, Joe, I'm curious. Different coaches have different philosophies. Some will let the player get their second foul first, but I like what Coach Woods did there because you don't want to get a second foul in the first half of the first quarter.
Yeah, as long as the game's not getting away from you, he's going to just hold it and bring it in when he needs to.
Well, he had the benefit of his team jumping out to an 8-0 lead.
Yes.
To make that decision.
Yeah. No, she's in now. Ayla's in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what she could do. A little strong.
There she is.
She's going to pull up for a little shot there. Nice follow. Gets her own shot. Oh, that was a nice rebound by number 3, Maddie Burns.
Now, did you see how Maddie owned that weak side position?
Yeah, she boxed out very well.
That is so critical because she knew that Ayla was coming up the right side, and she knows she's a scorer, she's a shooter, and she positioned her for that weak side rebound.
Both teams have been fairly good at their putbacks so far.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You hit that rim 3 times, and it drops in. That shows a lot of touch.
Yes.
That's one of the things that coaches need to want their players to do is get in the gym and just
Now
practice.
you got to body up. Oh, they let him out.
Nice.
That's Ayla again.
Okay, now we're going to have a little bit of penetration here from the right side.
Oh.
Both teams are getting their hands in there. She's probably going to pull up. That's what I would have done there.
Great defense by Zoe. Oh, I gave that away.
Okay, they call a foul here or the
No,
top of the basket?
I think it hit the wire.
Yeah. Now, it's not as easy as it sounds, but sometimes when you see your player drive like that, you also want them to draw contact.
Sure.
And get to the line.
Yes. Now, watch it. Look, they're going to be looking for Ayla in the middle, I think, Ayla Galloway. Let's see what happens here.
Needs a little help from her teammates.
Yeah.
You got a foul here?
Yeah, number 11.
So what you had there was, and a coach probably prefers that you don't do this, but the Patterson Mill defense made their players pick up their dribble sooner than they wanted to twice there.
Yes.
And that's kind of like a no-no.
Right.
You don't want to pick up your dribble before you want to.
Yes, exactly.
And if you do, your teammates have to come bail you out.
There it is.
Oops, off Patterson. Oh, they called it off Fallston.
But you see how they're looking for Ayla?
Yeah.
Down low. It's a good pass. Maddie did have a wide open shot there, and she's a shooter, so I would like to have seen her take that as well. There's Ballester on another block.
Yeah, they're calling stepping out of bounds here on the Patterson.
Brooke Ballester had another block right there on that shot.
Well,
ball went out of bounds.
I was surprised that she drove in there amongst her.
Yeah, yeah, she saw an opening, but
you don't see a lot of players realize soon enough, pull up for the soft, 4-foot shot instead of trying to drive it against a bigger player. Okay, there she is. You got Galloway with a 2-point shot.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
She just developed that 15-footer this year.
If I was Patterson Mill, nice giving.
Very good, very good.
Wow, we had the bucket there. It was number 3.
That's so basic.
Zoe Valen, and wow, nice give and go.
Didn't quite get set.
She had position for the rebound, but it went out for her.
But did you see Galloway was fighting for that position? Didn't allow for the easy.
So Fallston seems to be subbing a little bit more liberally than Patterson Mill here.
Yeah.
See what effect that takes on the game.
There it is.
She could have just sealed off a little bit more on that.
Like a soccer player, right?
Okay, Zoe's inbounding the ball here. Let's see what kind of play we run here, Joe.
Now back to her.
You are right. They want to get it to her, and she draws the foul right away.
You're always going to get good things happening when you get that ball in the middle against the zone, because they have to collapse. So she can give the inside out to you got 3 good shooters out there, or she can take it by herself. And
now we have another run here from the Cougars. If I'm Patterson Mill, I'm getting the ball in Trin's hand again for as much as possible.
I got to tell you something about Ayla. Last year she could not make a free throw, and she just worked on it. After practice, she'd go down on the Y for 2 hours.
That's
and
awesome.
Keep working on her free throw. Keep working on it. Now she's really become much better.
She's already made a couple.
Her goal is 90%, and I think she'll do it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, did Sophia Trin pick up a foul earlier because they seem to not want her handling the ball as much right now? And I thought she was doing a good job that first quarter.
She's got to start looking at the basket.
Oh, she almost got a steal there. Oh, she got quick hands. She was going to get one eventually. She's quick too.
Look at
almost. And then she comes back, fights for the rebound.
Oh, good timeout.
Good timeout by Johnny Woods. But did you see that? Sophia's holding her shoulder a little bit there, but did you see she was?
Yeah.
She scrapped back.
Came back and got the loose ball. Maddie Burns is getting the ball in the wing. She is a dead-on 3-point shooter, and she's not looking at the basket.
Right.
She needs to start looking at the basket. They need that to open up that middle for Galloway.
So we've got 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Cougars are winning 19-13. Some people would call this low scoring, but I think it's been very efficient shooting by both teams. I mean, I've seen some smooth shots.
Yeah, I'm impressed with both teams in terms of their execution.
Got a replay here coming. Steele driving in.
Nice left.
She needed a little bit more angle.
She's going, look at that.
Yes, diving to the floor.
She's literally at another speed. Well, don't you love that in a player?
Oh my God.
Just that kind of a heart.
You can't coach speed or heart.
Yeah. So Fallston has an opportunity to open this thing up a little bit right now.
So the same thing I told Bob McComb last game. It's the last few minutes of each, quarter are crucial. I mean, 2 things could happen here.
Yeah.
It could be Cougars extending the lead or Patterson Mill getting back in the game. Nice rebound. See if she can get this to her teammate.
Yeah, that was a good rebound by Renee Gent, but she had to reach over top. If she gets inside and get that position, she's got to put back. So they're in the 1-2-2 now, which should open up that wing shot. Look at Ayla is wide open in the middle.
Yeah, there's definitely a mismatch of size in there.
There it is, right there. There you go.
Right
That's
move.
it.
Ayla Galloway.
That's all you need to do.
That was a nice, like almost a hesitation
Yeah,
move. She let
yeah.
the player bite, and then she went right by her.
Yeah, I would not play a 1-2-2 with that girl in the middle.
No.
I'd have to put I'd have to go 2-1-2 or man.
You definitely got to get a taller player on her. Trying to deny her the ball. Would you front her, Joe, instead of being on her back?
Galloway?
Yes.
I would not let her go right.
Okay.
I would not.
That's a good point.
She would not go right. She would have to score some other way. Because she's already proven to me 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
Ball fake and go, and she's a finisher. There it is.
That was a good pass.
Nice, beautiful pass.
Well, beautiful pass by Ayla.
Yes.
Scoring is number 12.
Renee Gent.
Renee Gent. They're very smooth
hands
on their layups.
Yes.
They hit the backboard perfectly.
Yes.
And they're very calm about it.
Right. That's right. Now, did you notice how Ayla took what they gave her?
Yes.
She didn't force anything. They were taking away, and the low post is wide open.
Once you become someone who's scoring as well as she is, you can then become a decoy.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to draw 2 defenders. Somebody's going to be open. Tie up here.
Yeah.
Good hustle.
Yeah.
They were running short on the shot clock there, so they needed help.
Now, Ayla Galloway may very well be leading the team in steals as well. Fast break, points, and steals. Shot. Oh, she's.
Okay, we got a steal here. A guard needs to come back and help her.
There it is.
Sophia on the
Look
3.
At this. Come on.
Look
are you
at
kidding
that.
Me?
Sophia Trin on
Wow.
the 3. She is up to 10 points already.
Oh my.
And then Sophia Trin's causing trouble on the defense up top.
Yeah.
She's like the Energizer Bunny out there. She doesn't stop.
Well, if I was Fallston, I would be marking that girl.
Right.
When that girl gets the ball, there's no way she's putting up a shot. And I don't care who else shoots, but not her.
See, she just drew 2 defenders, made a nice pass.
Good box by Ayla.
Is she taking this all the way? No. Sophia with it. Nope, not Sophia that time.
Trying to do a little bit too much there.
That was a nice steal by Valen.
Very nice steal and a smart play by Renee Gent.
Good replay there, showing that exact play. It's the little things. Little things like the composure to throw the ball off the player's leg there. She had nowhere to go.
Yeah, a lot of the game is just being under control. And usually the turnovers are just you're out of control. Just stay in control, make the next best pass, and if you got an opening, go for it. But you don't have to force anything. Now let's see. Look at the hands.
I know, Sophia's like contesting almost every ball.
Travel.
But that was good pressure defense, even in the zone. They were making it difficult for them.
That Sophia out on that point is getting her hands in there, making it very hard just to make a simple pass to the wing.
So we got 2 minutes left here with Fallston with a 7-point lead. Patterson needs to get a bucket or 2.
I know who I'm watching.
Oh, that was a good idea. Now pass it. Oh, I would have put that right over to Sophia. She needs help off of Fallston. They only have 14 seconds left in the shot clock here, so going to have to attack fairly quickly here.
Ooh. Watch her.
No, she needs her teammates coming to her.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful play.
Almost.
Didn't quite make it, but it was a beautiful layup. Oh. Set it up.
Good hustle.
Shot.
Yeah,
Wow.
there she is again.
It's the forwards, the Fallston forwards are just making this a difficult game for Patterson Mill.
Yeah, they're getting too many in-close shots. Little mispass there. So it looks like there hasn't been many timeouts, so it looks like the coaches are, besides this one, they're saving some for the second half.
There we go.
So they're down by 9 here, Joe. You're dealing with the low post is being dominated by Ayla.
Yeah, Ayla and Renee Jen.
So what can you do here for Patterson Mill to prevent that?
Well, they're going to have to give up something on the outside, which, make Fallston have to beat you on the outside. Lindsay has already, what's Lindsay's last name? Sorry.
Detloff?
Detloff has already proven that she can make that 3-point. So keep an eye on her. And we got one more by Brooke, but I think you're going to, and one by Sarah Duzick. So, but I would make them have to make the outside because they're getting killed down low. I'd go with a 2-3, and I would protect the paint and make them beat you on the outside. Make them beat you on the outside.
So here we go here.
But now.
Trin is out of the game. Coach is giving her a little rest.
There it is.
Now I got to say, with the height disadvantage here, Patterson Mill's going to have to get more of these nice. Wow, that was
good
a
finish.
Aggressive drive.
Yeah, and good balance.
Kylie Wilhelm getting 2 points there and going to the line. I think they're going to have to get the ball to Kylie more often too.
Yeah. You don't want her to disappear in this game.
No.
She's too good of a player. You gotta work the ball to her. That was a very nice little semi-euro.
Here we go to the replay. Nice job.
Very nice. Yeah.
She was
just
smooth.
A great finish.
I mean, she could have drew the foul no matter what, but she decided to. Do what she did. Yeah, I would think Kylie would be down low more often because they're going to need her to with the way that
I agree.
Ayla's taken over the game.
Yes. Yeah, so on that 2-3 that they play, I would probably put Kylie right in the middle, and I would just say, do not let Ayla go right.
I like Kylie bringing the ball up because she can drive and she can then get down low. But I'd be giving her as much chances at the basket as possible. Out top. And you had a person out top wide open there. Chose not to pass it. Called a foul here.
So they're in the 1-on-1 early now. Well, there's there's only 16 seconds left.
So back to my point, I'd probably be getting Kylie on defense down low to try to control Ayla. But on offense, I'd let her bring the ball up more.
Sure.
Okay.
Very nice.
You got a nice basket there. By number 4, Abby Schertzer.
No, that's Lindsay.
Is it 4?
Lindsay Detloff.
I'm looking at the wrong roster there.
It's okay.
Good catch, Joe.
A lot of names, a lot of.
She made one. Attack the basket. Nice.
Wow. But
so
she's got to be happy with that.
She's making us look like a prophet here, Joe.
Yeah.
Definitely need her attacking the basket more. That quickly, we're down to a 5-point game.
5-point game like that.
Now, will they go into a half press if they make this basket? You don't want them to have the time to bring the ball up court for another shot.
Yeah, I agree.
May want to mimic their.
Now, Patterson Mill just made a run with the substitutes in.
Yes.
So, well, not all, but a lot of substitutes in. So Johnny is really saving his girls.
And the offensive rebound. That might be a good time for Okay.
Yeah.
So here we are, Joe. We're going to wrap this up quickly. We have a Fallston 26-21 lead in the first half. I have Ayla Galloway with 10 points, Brooke Balestra with 5, and Lindsay Detloff with 5. On Patterson Mill, I have Sophia Trin with 10. I have Kylie Wilhelm with a quick 7 at the end of that half. Real quick thoughts here.
Well, I know that Johnny Woods on the Fallston side has been keeping his starters off the floor probably 50% of the first half. So he's keeping them fresh for the second half. And I don't know if he's going to start really pushing the ball against Patterson Mill's second half with fresh legs, because Patterson Mill's legs, no doubt, will be a little bit more tired than Fallston's.
Definitely. So
And
I'm sorry,
No,
Joe.
no,
We're
go
going to
ahead.
cut away
Yep.
briefly. We'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the second half.
Right.
Here we are back at Fallston High School for this Hartford TV showcase event. Right now at halftime, we've got a really nice Fallston 26, Patterson Mill 21. Before we start the second half, I want to get a couple shout outs here. The principal at Fallston High School is Mr. Joseph Collins, the athletic director, Mr. Chris Hoover. The principal for Patterson Mill High School is Dr. Sean Abel, and the athletic director is Jared Clark, who is also their boys basketball coach. Chris Hoover is also the soccer coach here at Fallston. Patterson Mill has won state championships with Holly Ismail back in the day. She had 2 or 3. And then last year, Johnny Woods helped lead the team to a state championship, and they had 2 back in 2009 and 10, Joe. So some rich history for both of these schools.
Yes, indeed. And I remember those 2 at 9 and 10 very well. They were very strong teams. One year they went undefeated, wire to wire.
That's amazing. Well, what you have here with these 2 schools as we start the second half is these 2 schools meet in regional finals so often in girls soccer, girls basketball,
Yes,
girls
yes.
lacrosse, etc.,
Yes.
and many boys sports too.
Yeah. It's a good, healthy competition.
Well, you got 2 great communities with good feeder programs and a lot of dedicated people. One thing people don't realize, Joe, and you've done this and I've done this, but it's not just the Johnny and Rich show. I mean, there are so many coaches. Nice shot.
What a beautiful shot.
Number
but
4
Lindsay,
there.
nice catch and shoot.
Lindsay Detloff. So you got a lot of travel and AAU coaches and rec coaches that put many hours into these teams.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, I think Johnny Woods, the team he puts together for these girls is remarkable. I think he'd have more coaches than he has girls if he could.
So we talked about getting Kylie more involved, and right away they give her the ball and she draws a foul. Now,
Yep.
I was almost thinking that was a shooting foul, but they called it on the floor.
Well, she is the one that turned the game around.
Yes.
Fallston was ready to break this game open, and that 7 points by Kylie at the end of the second quarter changed the game.
So Sophia Trin is not in the game still. She did not finish the first half. A nice steal here by Anna. What a patient move there.
That was a great deke.
Let the defender blow
Ayla
by.
Galloway, yes.
Put it in.
Beautiful. Very nice.
So I'm almost wondering why Sophia Trin is not in the game at the end of the first half and the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, I would have a hard time pulling her out.
I don't think she was in any kind of foul trouble.
Nice fight for the ball with Renee. Gent.
Get it to Kylie down here in the corner. Putting up
Too
the
mu-
3, a little too much.
They're giving her a lot of room. I would not give her that much room to shoot.
Yeah.
I'd be right in her basket. Get it right back to her. Shot.
So back to a 10-point game here.
See. Shot.
Okay, we got to stop there from Patterson Mill. 10-point deficit here. They got to start.
Actually, that was the right shot to take. It just didn't go. Oh.
She's going all the way. Wow.
Yeah, I would not overplay her.
Kylie with the up and under there.
Yeah, that was a really nice finish. But I would not let her off the hook.
So they want to swing the ball around this perimeter until they have the shot, and there it is, but just missed. They reset the shot clock on that. A little surprise there. Anna gets the Ayla gets the long rebound there. That ball came out pretty far to her.
Yeah.
But she did what we talked about before. She caught a rebound with people around her. She put it right up. Yeah. Drew the contact.
Yeah, it's so often you see them turn away from the basket, which is the last thing you want them to do. And she got the bigs in trouble, and she gets 2 free looks.
Yeah,
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, you said it, Joe. She's corrected her foul shooting.
Yeah.
Sophia Trin back in the game. Let's see what kind of pressure she puts out there now, though.
Now Maddie Burns is back in. I'd really like to see Maddie look at the basket and take some shots on the perimeter to open up the middle for Ayla and Renee Jen.
So you wonder here, is that a self-taught technique, or did a shooting coach give her that?
Are you asking me that seriously?
Did you do that, Joe? Was that you, Joe? Now, who taught you that, Joe?
Well, if you really want to know, there's a gentleman by the name of Dr. Tom Amberry. He's a Guinness Book of World Records, 2,750 free throws in a row.
Wow.
And he wrote a little book called The Free Throw. And look at that, nice.
Another move again.
Oh, and no
Good
foul.
defense.
No foul.
Oh, Kylie thought that was off the other team and let it go out. Was it Kylie that got a hand on that ball?
I don't know.
So this, you met this gentleman, or you just read about it?
No, just read the book, and I said, if you want to learn, you learn from the best, right?
Yeah.
And he is the best, 2,750 in a row. Then he just
stopped.
stopped.
That's crazy.
Because he was tired. He was 70 years old.
No foul there.
They're letting them play, aren't they?
So 3 players hustling to the floor there.
Looks like it's Fallston's ball.
Getting some tired players out there now, Joe. You have like 4 girls on each team who played a decent amount, but as you said, both coaches have been rotating subs through. But fatigue is going to be a factor there. Patterson Mill is quick-footed. Two seconds on the shot clock. Oh, she let her by. Oh, good defense by Patterson Mill.
Yeah, she didn't realize how much time was on the shot clock, and there was a shot clock violation.
Coach Woods was screaming.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot.
Just put it up. Okay, now.
Let Kylie bring it up again.
This has got to be some serious defense here.
It's too late now probably to get a good player in foul trouble, but I almost thought that we'd have Kylie.
Ooh, that is
Kylie attacking Ayla a little bit more underneath, like driving at her. Look at Sophia fighting for that ball.
Wow. Yeah, you can tell she's back in the game, can't you?
Yes.
Things start happening.
So do you do that if you are getting eaten alive by one player on the other team and she's down low, do you go at her?
I would definitely go at her. Absolutely. Because she already shows you that she's overly aggressive.
Right.
So force her to have to follow you.
Yes.
And she will, because she's just not going to let you get away with anything. It's just her temperament. And watch the baseline.
2-man game going here by Kylie and Sophia. Oops, foul there.
Yeah,
you didn't want that. You don't want Sophia to get in foul trouble. That's for sure.
No, Maddie Burns she has played AAU basketball. She's taken a couple years off because she signed with Villanova on a softball scholarship.
Wow.
And so she decided now that she is signed, she's coming back to basketball. I think she's a junior this year, and she took her freshman and sophomore years off to build up strength. and to work on that scholarship. And she is quite an athlete. She may lead this team in rebounding by the end of the year.
She's one of those unsung players that does the dirty work.
Now look at the basket. There you go. That's what we want right there.
Oh, good hustle.
Oh, that was a great rebound.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Kylie is a well-rounded athlete. I asked Coach Wilhelm, I said, how does she listen to Dad as a coach?
Yeah.
And he said, wonderfully. Johnny's daughter is also on the team, but unfortunately she's sick tonight and not here.
Yeah. Now, do you see how?
Oh, in and out of that basket. Yeah. Little pressure here. Good speed.
She's going in. Yeah, that's a block.
Yep, draw a foul there. You know, I haven't given Zoe Valen enough credit, but she's been out there most of the game. She's a scrapper too, like Sophia. She's dove to the floor multiple times, and she gets rebounds for being one of the smaller players.
Yeah, she went into that lane to that she was gonna score, unless she got fouled. She plays fearlessly.
Riley Matson in the game. Abby Worth in the game.
So Fallston is really rotating in.
Oh,
nice box.
Missed both, unfortunately.
Head up.
Good feet. Wow, nice hustle.
See those hands?
Yes. But she cut over so quickly and then squared her feet up.
Yes.
Oops. It's the little technical things that matter.
I would not give her that shot.
Yep, there's Kylie with the three.
They're giving her way too much room. She's such a good shooter.
Back to a 7-point game. This is kind of a crucial 2 minutes and 20 seconds here at the end of the third quarter.
Oh.
There's a few misses for Fallston given.
That's nice defense by.
Yes, that was. She cut her off really good.
She
she wanted that lane. Nice job drawing the foul there. It was number 25.
That's Riley
Matson. You and I both know that Riley's dad, Matt, great guy, great coach in the community.
Yeah, I coached his daughter, Delaney, for years. And
She's here tonight.
What a wonderful family.
She's here tonight. You should say hello after the game.
I will do that.
They both talked good about you, Joe. So.
Really the best part of coaching many times is getting to know families.
Oh, yes.
And then you just establish relationships for many, many years.
So my son is 21, and he's coaching Sea Mountain Race Swimming now, and he's been coaching other sports. My daughter coached in community. My wife has coached some. For years, we couldn't go anywhere, Joe, where I didn't see somebody I knew and coached.
Exactly.
And they would get annoyed. They'd be like, gosh, Dad, we can't even go to Disneyland without you seeing somebody you coached. Now it's happening to them. So now they're seeing that is kind of a neat thing.
It is
and to your point, the wins and losses, the championships, they're all big,
right.
but it's the relationships and the memories that mean everything.
Yes. And I'll tell you one thing that Johnny Woods does with the Fallston program is he really does a lot of team building.
Right.
They lay wreaths on the graveyard for veterans, and they do all kinds of homeless. They do a lot of wonderful things. So he really is invested in the community in a big way. And some of the coaches he has with him, Eric Browning is an outstanding coach. He's just so skilled, and the girls love him. And then they got Matt Dryzik, and he's very technical, really good compliment to Johnny. And then Nancy Coons has come on this year as giving a little bit of a feminine touch to the program, and the girls really love her.
You know, I'm all for, I don't think that it matters if a male coaches females and or female coaches males, but I will tell you, when you're coaching a girls sport, it is wonderful to have a female assistant coach.
Absolutely.
And you know what though? I mean, I want to tell you something I thought about before about how much girls and women's basketball has improved in the last 20 years. You know, it's just amazing.
You mean at the high school or the college level?
Yes, both.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you watch college women's basketball now, and they're sinking threes.
Yeah.
They're driving the basket. We have a nice split screen shot here of Coach Rich Wilhelm and Johnny Woods. Rich is talking to the officials. Johnny was tending to an injured player, but now athletic director Chris Hoover is tending to the injured player. And Johnny let his assistants take over the huddle while he was,
Yeah.
tending to the injured player.
Oh, yeah, he has a lot of confidence in him.
So this is like a quasi quarter break here with an injury this long. What are you saying to your team if you're Rich Wilhelm? What are you trying to do to say, this is what we have to stop, this is what we have to do?
Here's what I would do. If I was Rich Wilhelm, with the score as it is, you're still very competitive here.
Yes.
I would take away the down low scoring from Fallston, which means I'm going to take away Ayla Galloway in the middle, and I'm going to tell Kylie Wilhelm that on the offensive end, you see a crease, you go.
Yes.
And you go right at their forwards, because their forwards are who's causing us problems. It's the perimeter. Lindsay Detroff has done a really good job. I think Fallston needs to get some more shooting from the outside to open that middle up a little bit more. But you see how Patterson Mill is just hounding the ball on the defensive end. That's got to leave the middle open. They can't get the ball to her because they're harassing them so much.
Right.
So they got to bring the ball out and stretch that defense a little bit further, and then get the ball to her, which is going to give her a lot more room to operate in, and have her go at Kylie and maybe get her in foul trouble.
When Sophia Trin and Zoe Vallon are in there at the same time, they're making it very difficult for them to pass the ball around the perimeter.
Absolutely.
They're causing turnovers. They're getting a few steals. So I agree, and I still go back to, I'd almost put Kylie Wilhelm on Ayla. You know, I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'd put her on there, and like you said, don't let her go to her right when she gets the ball.
Absolutely not.
If they could stop her, they can get back in the game.
I agree, and I would give up a little bit on the outside.
Right.
It's been very effective at the point, but on the wings, I would probably not allow that interior pass.
Right.
I just would not allow it. I would front Galloway. I would do whatever I can not to allow her to get the ball, and then I would collapse and make them beat us on the outside. Once they show me that they can, then I'll adjust. That's really sad to see.
Number one,
Leah Reinhardt is such a sweetheart, and to see this happen is so sad, so sad. I hope it's nothing serious, because she's got a real future in soccer. She loves basketball. Her dad is fanatical about basketball, but you know, I just wonder.
Yeah, you have to hope that's a minor injury there.
Yeah. Ray, you know, girls and knees in sports, come on.
They're so vulnerable.
I got a friend whose daughter's playing at Edgewood High School, and she's going out with a meniscus tear, and she's a freshman, and she's just sensational player.
So we got number 25, Riley Madsen, getting her first point at the line here. It's only a 6-point game, Joe.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty much got his starting squad in now. Johnny does. I think he's looking to make an impact here offensively. Really nice looking shot.
Free throws.
Yeah.
So we down to a 5-point game here at the 2-minute mark of the third period.
So they're in the 1-2-2, which is going to leave that middle open.
They're giving Sophia Trin a rest again. So they need to. I like how she relaxed on that. She stole the ball, but she didn't force it up court. Oh, went in by the trees there. Such body control for Ayla.
Absolutely, for a big,
tall girl.
Forward is an excellent.
Kind of pinning them in on the sideline over there. They need a little help. Somebody needs a cut.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah, she must have not got any body there.
Good defense. Tell you, tough man-to-man can be really tough.
So that's when you have the decision as a coach. Is it worth calling a timeout there or not?
Right.
You know.
Well, I think he brought in his starters back into the game.
Yes.
I think from here on out, because you only got a minute left in the third, now it's your best against their best.
There's a shot you wanted.
Oh.
Just a little bit in and out. Oh, what good hands by Ayla. Tallest player on Fallston, pressuring the other team on defense. Yeah, go to the basket, Sophia. Almost. That's a foul there on Ayla. Another good hustle there by Zoe.
I think fortunately it's only her second foul at this point in the game. That's a good sign.
Zoe, if I'm saying it wrong, if it's Zoe, I apologize.
No, I think it's Zoe, yeah. I would think. She's had such an impact on this game.
Yes. I think she's ran 3 miles in this game already. I've been waiting for this shot again. There it is.
Unbelievable. I mean,
there it is.
how can you leave a girl like that open? I would never let her.
Well, when you were saying before that you thought that Kylie should penetrate more often, my thought went immediately to, if she can't get to the basket but she can kick it out to Sophia, that's a good situation too. Who'd they call this on?
I think it was on. That was a tough.
Is that on Zoe or Sophia?
I think it was number 3.
That's
that
Zoe.
was Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe's.
And I unfortunately, I think Brooke got a little frustrated with that.
So you got 13 seconds here left for only a 4-point lead. This is a big stop for Patterson Mill. So you see what Rich Wilhelm's doing there. He doesn't want to give Sophia a foul with 14 seconds left, 13 seconds left.
Right.
Smart move.
Step up. Oh.
Good hands by Kylie deflecting that. Only a bit less than a second went off the clock on that. Shot clock worker didn't even have a chance to start it on that one, hardly. See if they have a good inbound play here. You want them to have to put this ball back at midcourt again.
Right, you don't want to give them anything underneath with this little time. It's a 4-point game, right?
Yes, yes. Well, when you have two good coaches, neither of them are going to let the game get away from them very easily. So don't foul here. You don't want to have a foul. They got the 3 off. Kind of got to throw it up.
Oh, yeah. I guess they didn't.
So here we are at the end of the third period. Fallston Cougars 35 and Patterson Mill Huskies 31. This is what we wanted to see, Joe. A great game.
You talk about adjustments. If I'm Patterson Mill, I'm very happy right now.
Yes.
Because Galloway is not getting the ball in the middle, and she's not scoring in the middle.
No.
She's getting a couple breakaways, which is just her pure athleticism. But as far as strategy is concerned, they're not allowing her to do what she does so
what
well.
I'm really impressed by here, on Patterson Mill, Kylie Wilhelm averages 14 points a game, and she has 12. And she averages 9 rebounds a game, and I'm sure she has a ton of rebounds. But Sophia Trin was not even on the radar in their top 3 or 4 scorers.
Right.
And here she is with 13 points. And if I'm not mistaken, she's only taken 2 or 3 threes, and she's made them all.
I haven't seen her miss. I mean,
right. And when she drives, she's so quick to the basket. For Fallston, not surprised, Ayla Galloway is up to 16 points already, and Lindsay Detloff has 8, and Brooke Balestra has 5. So really, which team can stop which team's star?
Yeah, they're staying in the 1-2-2. Let's see if they extend it or they pack it. Ooh.
So Coach Wilhelm is rotating Sophia Trin in with 2 other girls, though Zoe Vallon has stayed on the floor a large amount of the time. Now she's attacking her, calls her to travel.
I like the fact that Riley is being assertive.
Yes.
She's a freshman. She's just getting her feet. She's just learning the game, and she's going to be a powerful player down the line here. She's developing nicely.
Well, the Fallston team only has 2 or 3 seniors. I mean, the Patterson Mill team. So they're going to be a very improved team down the road.
They're fighting for those rebounds.
Nice steal.
Yeah.
She turned to the basket and she had 2 people defending.
Look at the breakaway.
Yeah.
Didn't see it.
Now we're going to see Kylie go coast to coast here. Nope. Deflection by Fallston. Still Patterson Mill ball. Kylie's inbounding here. Do you like that, or would you like to see her being the one cutting to the basket?
Well, sometimes I like it if they comes back to her after everybody turns their head and she sneaks into the corner.
Right.
Watch and see if she does this. She's
Riley posting up, drawing the foul. So that's what you were talking about. Give her the chance to draw some contact down there.
You know, nothing but good things happen when you kick it down low. She's a good free throw shooter too. I think she learned it from her sister. Look at that. That's a beautiful free throw.
Yes, it is.
So Riley's playing her role on this team.
Yes.
Doing the things that she can do well.
Rebounding, free throws, drawing fouls.
We got a 2-point game here, Ray.
This is awesome. I mean, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
We may see our first overtime, Joe. Quick release there. Fallston's doing such a good job getting body position for rebounds.
Yeah, Lindsay Detroff right there was a beautiful weak side box out, which you want to teach him to do.
Patterson Mill almost got that loose ball, but Fallston player knocked it off of them just at the last second.
Travel.
Foul on the floor. Yeah. Oh, she called the travel. Now you yourself said that Coach Woods was saving more players. Let's see if it pays off, but Ayla with the almost steal.
She anticipates so well. She's just smelling that breakaway.
I tell you, even though the Patterson Mill bench is a little bit shorter, some of their starters have displayed great endurance.
Ooh.
Nice save off of Fallston.
Yeah.
That was Riley in there again, fighting for that rebound.
She did. She moved some people. It's a good job. Again, she's doing what she can do to help this team.
She's attacking the basket again. So that's twice now that she's traveled, and that's the inexperience.
Yeah.
But when she gets a little bit of contact there, don't you think she should continue with the contact?
She's not finding her pivot foot.
Okay.
Once she finds her pivot foot, she can move. She's got 2 feet and she's just moving her upper body.
Right.
So if she finds that pivot foot, she can move right into the basket and she's going to cause a foul, cause the other team to foul her. Look at how they're doubling up the ball.
So Ayla is in the middle again.
Look,
nice steal by Kylie. She wants her to come to her because she picked her dribble up. Good teamwork there by Kylie. She's basically saying, I didn't mean to pick up my dribble. Come help me.
Don't dribble into. So they're really, really causing the guards a lot of problems.
So Kylie got the ball, a little hand on it. They made her go to her left, but she was able to draw the foul.
Yeah. Good adjustment on Ayla's part, right?
Yes. Zoe almost got a steal there.
Yeah, Patterson Mill's guards' hands are just so quick.
They are.
It's like when I used to coach, I hated to play against soccer players because they never get to use their hands. And now play basketball, that's all they use.
One of the first few misses for Ayla on the line.
She could do it.
So that was an example of 2 players with quick hands.
Yes.
Zoe almost got the steal, but Ayla got it right back. drew the foul. A little short again. Coach's nightmare, though. You gave up an offensive rebound, but they did pressure her right there for that.
She's not finding her pivot foot.
Right.
And you go up with 2 feet.
Got one of our first presses here. Let's see if they're going to get this ball back. She broke it. Got a foul on number 12.
Yeah, they didn't close the trap very well on that.
It's like Renee Gent on the foul there. Let's see what our foul situation here is. The Cougars have 6. So
That could be a big factor.
yes.
Molester with another block.
She's got the idea there, but like you said, she's got to go. I think she's got to go up a little bit stronger.
Yeah. Don't.
Okay, good job protecting the ball by Kylie.
It was a good shot she took. It just didn't fall.
So can we have our first tie in a while soon?
Can you tell me why Sophia is not
I
in the
don't
game?
understand either unless she's in foul trouble.
Oh, but even with 4 minutes to go?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been curious because I'd at least be putting her in defensively. She causes so much trouble.
Look at that.
Riley
Wow,
Madsen.
way to stay with it. Way to stay
We
with
got
it.
a tie game here, Joe. 35-35 with 4:30 to go.
Shoot.
She's got the ball again. Ayla. So everything you said before, don't give Ayla the shot.
Right.
And now she's gotten 2 in a row.
But did you notice again how Maddie just didn't even look at the basket?
Right.
She's a shooter. She needs to she needs to shoot the ball.
Yeah. So we have a tie game here and a veteran player, Ayla Galloway. Okay, we're going to watch the replay here. Let's see what we got here. Nice fake, then up to the basket. Bank shot, draw the foul.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, do we have a quick timeout by Rich Wilhelm?
Can I tell you what's really smart about what Fallston's doing right now? Is they have not pressed all game.
Yes.
So Patterson Mill has not adapted to it.
Yes.
So now when they need the turnovers to get this game broken open a little bit, they're putting it on, and that was very effective right there, forcing them to make a timeout.
So one of our basketball friends here told us that could possibly happen, and I think you're right. It's a brilliant move.
Yeah.
You know, use it when you need it.
Yeah.
Don't overuse it.
Yep.
Now, to our point of discussion before, especially now that they're pressing, I think Patterson Mill's got to get Sophia Trin in the game because she's not only showed hustle, but she's quick. And you get her the ball, she can break the press.
I think she's awesome. That's all I'm going to say. I think the girl played the most awesome game. And you play like that, I'm rewarding you.
Yes.
At the end of the game. Like I'll play my girls all game long, but those ones that have a feel for the game and are really performing, they're finishing the game with me. I don't care if they're a starter or not. How about Riley Madsen stepping up on that last?
Oh, definitely.
She's been working it all game, and all of a sudden, when it really needed it, it came through. I love it.
Well, and she didn't play nearly as much earlier as she has later in the game.
Yes.
And they needed her. They've got some tired players. Yeah. And we both were saying somebody needs to take it at Ayla Galloway.
Yeah.
Now, Ayla's done a good job, but part of the coaching is make her use up some of her energy on the defensive end. Now, Ayla hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
She wasn't there for a while that they weren't getting the ball to her. She's had the ball the last 3 out of 4 possessions.
Yeah.
They got to go back to stopping her down low again.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason that's important is so that they don't harass them out on the perimeter like they have been.
Right. So they're giving her the outside shot.
See now, right now, I would give the non-shooters plenty of room, but the shooters, I'd be all up in their grill. See? So you play off the non-shooters, and you know who they are at this point. And the shooters, you're going to be in their grill the whole time. They don't even touch the ball.
So why isn't Kylie attacking the basket the last couple of possessions? I'd be
shot.
You know,
oh, you see how she just pushed it a little bit?
She has very good touch on her shot.
Oh,
Now they're moving their feet.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, players get excited, Joe, and they have the shot or the lane, and they think, I'm going to take off right now.
So let's see.
So they're pressing
Now
again.
Ayla
Sophia's Trin's in the game. She needs help. And then
that's a nice no call.
Let's see if she's got this shot. Oh my.
Balestra, is that her 4th block?
Yes.
And it's good she has such body control, she's not fouling.
So that was Trin's first miss from the outside, but it was straight on. It just hit the back there for the rim.
It was the right shot to take.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, that's a tough turnover right there.
Yeah. 3
At
minutes,
this point in the game,
Yeah, 3:25 to go. They needed to be a little bit more movement off the ball there.
This is a big possession for Fallston right
now.
now.
Oh my, yes.
Big. Look for her.
Almost.
Look for her.
Oh. That was a little elbow thrown there after the play. I'm surprised the referees didn't see that one. So one of the problems here for Patterson Mill, for all their effort, Fallston really does get a lot of good rebounds.
Yeah, on the offensive end.
And they get second chances and so on.
Here we go. Free throws is really what comes down to in every close game.
Oh, definitely. Let's see how good the Patterson Mill girls seal off of a crowd trying to mess them up.
Here.
So we got one free throw there by number 15, Brooke Balestra. Riley Manson with the rebound there.
Very nice, yeah.
Give herself another chance here. Now let's see if they improve on this inbound play, Joe.
Yeah.
Going to have to get a little bit more movement here. And that's what you wanted. Now see, I feel like Sophia is probably a little bit off her shot because she was out of the game so long.
That's inexcusable to give up that weak side.
Quick rebound and up with
very nice
for Kylie Wilhelm there. Back to a 2-point game here. There's a 3. That's a big shot.
They fouled her?
She called a foul. He got a foul on that. So it looks like she's going right to the sideline.
Not a good foul.
No.
She's got 5.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why she wasn't playing as much.
Oh, look at us.
Well, that's one bit of information we don't get.
Yeah.
And
but
earlier in the game, to our defense, her and Zoe were causing so much havoc that when they called a couple of those touch fouls, it was hard to tell who it was on.
Here we go. Free throws.
Yes.
That's what it's all about, what it comes down to. And she's going to get 3 opportunities. Okay. Not bad.
So Maddie Burns here for the 3rd shot. Makes 2. We got a 4-point lead here. Fallston's still going to be doing the press. I think you got to go to Riley Madsen down low or Kylie driving.
Oh. There you go.
A little bit of pressure there, causing a turnover. This pressure's had a big impact at the end of this game.
It really has, yeah. I think it was handled really well.
So this is a crucial stop. You kind of feel like if they make one more here, it's going to be really hard to come back.
Oh, my.
Okay. Follow up. And the foul. So that's like a nice hustle play there by Abby Schertzer. Going to the line to possibly get her first points. Another young player, sophomore. But she followed that breakaway.
But yes.
She followed it. It's so important that teammates follow their player. She got a rebound and a pass. And
I think Valestra just got her 5th block. Or I don't know how many, maybe more than that.
okay,
What a pressure free throw. She just nails it.
yes.
What a great opportunity for her, Abby Schutz, to come in.
And the rebound. Wow. Riley Matson again on a rebound and back.
Back to
Got
a one-point game.
Jeez. Nice pass. Rebound
Coming down to it.
by Zoe. Patterson Mill with a chance to get the another block shot. That one was by Brooke Balestra.
Yep.
So very crucial inbound play here, Joe. They've already had a couple times. So
There it is.
is she going to take that?
Yeah.
Follow her own.
Get out of there. See, that was that inbound play where she took it out and then came in, snuck.
I know Kylie's a good shooter, but I'd like to see her drive to the basket a little bit more. Left her too open. Tie up. Good rebound by Ayla Galloway there, but also good hustle by Kylie Wilhelm to get in there for the tie-up.
Yeah. This is a great matchup, isn't it?
That's a big tie-up because the next tie-up, the possession goes to Patterson Mill.
Yeah. You got a 28.
Coach Wilhelm's yelling out no layups, and they almost got a layup. Riley with another tie-up, they have it. So with 54 seconds here, you can't hold for the last shot, obviously. You got to go down and get the lead and then play some good defense. Oh, I thought Ayla could have caught that one there. So who you going to here, Joe?
Well, you got to go.
Either Riley down low or Kylie?
Riley has really shown herself to be a go-to here down low, but I think Wilhelm has got to take it to the hole.
Yes.
Get the ball in, give it to her out on the perimeter. They're still going man-to-man, so give it to her and let her take her man to the hole.
Okay, she got past her teammate. Drew a foul.
Oh, boy. Free throws.
Okay.
Free throws.
Clock stopped. Chance to make one to tie, two to win. To take the lead.
These are like penalty kicks in soccer. Everybody's looking at you.
Number 3, Zoe Bailey to the line, shooting 1-1. Checking in for Fallston, number 4, Lindsay Detloff.
Look at
Lindsay Detloff back in the game. A foul. So now we have going to the line the other way.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Ayla at the line. This is why she practices. She just needs to relax.
A little inexperience there on Riley, having a great game. She didn't really want to foul there.
Yeah. I'd probably call a timeout right now just to ice her a little bit. I think he's maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how many timeouts he has left. Wow. I'm thinking back to those 2 hours after practice at the Y, right?
She's smooth at the line, smooth on every part of her game, really. Okay.
How perfect can you be on a free throw? That's
According to
beautiful.
my stats here, Joe, Ayla's got at least 20 points right now.
Yeah.
Might have been her
Yeah.
20th point.
Yeah.
So do you deliberately go for the 3 here since you're down 3, or do you take 2 if you can get a quick 2?
Well, I think you've got 2 3-point shooters out there in the game, and I would try and go for the 3 because they've not been getting the rebounds. Fallston's been kind of dominating the boards, so you're just going to have that one really good shot. I'd go for the win. I mean, the
So,
first one.
to me, to
Or
be able to
follow.
get that 3,
Yeah.
you need somebody like Kylie to penetrate and kick out, or somebody else has to penetrate, which would probably be your best bet would be Zoe,
Right.
and then she has to kick out to
Yeah.
Kylie.
Yeah. Or Kylie could just go at her man.
Yeah,
and
get an
hope
N1.
for an N1.
Yeah.
A lot of
Okay.
scenarios here.
Well, it's a fun game to call, Joe.
If it was me, I get Kylie on the perimeter. I would tell her, girl, it's on your shoulders. Go to the hole.
Right.
Go to the hole. And go for contact.
I like both options there.
And then I would foul as soon as the ball comes into and try and get the ball into a non-shooter.
Yes.
And foul right away.
So that basically means don't let Ayla get the inbound and have to go to the line.
Yeah, you don't want
have
that.
to get it to somebody else.
And by now you've seen.
Right back to Kylie. Take her on.
Here we go. See,
then you notice when Kylie gets the ball, they back off. Oh, so I should take that.
Oh. Watch the base. Boy, they left too much room for her to shoot that ball.
And I'm really surprised the first 2 girls passed that up. You got a foul now.
Yeah,
Got a
you
foul now.
Yeah, it's almost too late. Keep the ball away from her. There you go.
So what I was surprised about that last possession down there is both Zoe and Kylie had a chance for a quick 3. And they didn't take it.
Yeah, Zoe had enough room to get that shot up, a 3-point shot. That would have been awesome.
It might not be her game, but sometimes
Right.
even if it's not your game,
But it's
you've gotta do
situational
it.
though, right?
Okay. So right now we have at the line,
Free throw.
making the clutch free throw is Maddie Burns. Now it's a two possession game, which is almost impossible.
Right. Now,
And you know that.
I would still slow the ball up a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say,
but-
do a soft press.
Yeah, yep. But do not reach.
So she's got to heave this up pretty quickly.
Get on her.
Oh, wow.
What a great game.
So, Joe, great game here. We got a final score of Cougars 44 and Patterson Mill 40. I have Sophia Trin got 13 points, even though she had foul trouble most of the game. I really was impressed with Zoe Vallon out there at guard.
Yes.
Kylie Wilhelm, obviously a great player
Yes.
with 14 points.
yeah.
Riley Madsen kind of having a coming out party here.
Absolutely.
We don't know how much they miss Ava Wheeler. It's a shame she
Right.
wasn't here.
Absolutely.
And they also were missing another important player. Fallston, pretty well-rounded team, but Ayla Galloway really had a dominant game with 20 points, and I can't even imagine how many rebounds and steals.
Yes.
Lindsay had a great game, and then Maddie Burns. Brooke was very unsung hero. What are your quick thoughts about this game?
Well, I think it was a game of adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the adjustments that both coaches made, I really liked Fallston waiting till mid-fourth quarter to come with the press so that Patterson Mill wasn't able to adjust properly quickly, and then and I thought Patterson Mill did a great adjustment keeping the ball away from Ayla for a long time.
Yes.
And but then eventually you can only do that for so long.
Definitely. I'm going to tell you this before I wrap it up. I think these are two teams that have a good potential for this season.
I agree.
You know, Patterson Mill is a small school, young team. They fall to 4-6, but they've played some really good games this year, and obviously we know Fallston is one of the better teams. Fallston moves 8-2. I see these two fighting down for this regional championship.
I do too, and Coach Wilhelm loaded up the front of the season with some really tough competition.
Yes.
Which is a pretty smart thing to do, in my opinion, because you get battle tested for the conference, and I think they're a very young team. Look at Riley Matson, who she's just finding herself right now. She's saying, okay, just a couple little adjustments, and she's going to be very forceful in there.
Well, they were missing their starting point guard too.
I know.
So to do this well,
yes, exactly.
I mean, I think we had the coming out party for her ability for Sophia Trin.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, she had to be a big
that.
player this year, so now they know they have one more
Yes.
player in their rotation.
Yeah.
So Joe, it was great working with you on this telecast.
You as well, Ray.
And thank you for those of you watching this Hartford game and showcase game. And we look forward to you seeing the next game. I'm Ray Hers with my broadcast partner, Joe Holhouse. Thank you for tuning in.